A question that I wanted to ask you guys. Awab.
لا 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 دقيقة
You know, I was driving. I was. It's two places that I come with ideas the most. While I'm driving, where I'm
into toilet.
maybe 10 days, 10 hours a day,
صح.
I'm
I was
driving,
expect-
or in a toilet.
In the
Toilet,
toilet,
yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Or under
that's
the
two
shower.
times.
أبو دي أفكار ذات
Exactly, 3 hours, 3 places.
Shitty
you know?
ideas.
Shitty ideas.
أنت معناه مع العيا بتاعك حق الأسبوع اللي فات ده a lot of ideas
أفكار.
يتحول لمونك.
Then I have topics for next 10 episodes, you know. But
one of the ideas جاتك وانت في الحمام.
هلا قول لي
ما أعرف.
ابلع لك حبة طيب
what's يلا, this is the type of people you shouldn't chill with and discuss topics with. And I still do the same mistake every week and I come here and discuss.
تتعلم
وباكل خرا آخر شيء. What's the definition of finding a right partner for you? Now, see, or when do you know that you found the right partner? Sometimes it's your emotion, your heart that takes control.
Yeah.
When you see someone, but that person might not be the one for you.
Okay.
You know? What is the right definition of finding the right partner? What makes you feel that, oh, now this is the person that is for me? This is the person that I want to live with. What sorts of thing that you think of, you know, that, okay, they have to tick this, they have to tick that, and that's where your mind over your heart, you know, when you set up couple things, and subhanallah, before coming today, I had this conversation with my dad as well.
Okay.
With my, what makes you tick these boxes that go like, oh yeah,
I chose that.
right.
that's it's not that I chose, that's the person that is for me.
Okay.
You know?
You like you need to measure the level of compatibility
Yes,
between
because-
you and the partner.
because-
and do we have actually the question is, do you have to be compatible with your partner? Do you
That's
have
something. That's something. Now this is the thing. In our culture, back in the days, it was all arranged marriages.
to? Yeah.
You would never know only فترة الخطوبة and even the engagement phase, and even during that, if you break it off, it's a shame that it happened.
Yeah.
You know, people, culture, everybody will look at you that, there's a mistake that happened, but nobody would look at you like, they were just not for each other. You know, and that's it. You know? And it didn't happen. What makes you tick these boxes? What do you feel like would make you tick these boxes? And
I
if
can
you
give
want
you- I
to
can give
answer
you-
that,
yes, I can
because
give you a
you're a
couple-
married person,
Yeah, I
it
can
can
give you a
come
couple of
that,
tips, yeah.
that. Go ahead.
First of all, you need to like treat the marriage as a project, like you are building a company, for example.
Okay.
And you need to one of the things is that you need to discuss with your partner before marriage what are the responsibilities. Like you need to divide those responsibilities, and they need to be well known from the beginning.
The contract.
Kind of.
Yeah.
If you can write it down, it's better.
See what you signed?
Exactly. And also because you need to you are building a family, you're raising the next generation, so you need to know what you want to build, what you want to get out of this marriage, how you gonna write the success story of your life with your partner, how both of you will help each other achieving their goals.
Your cumulative goals.
And then creating a right
cumulative goals.
environment for...
And even not the cumulative goals, they might be goals that you want to achieve and your partner want to achieve
Individually, you mean?
Individually, you need to discuss how you can help your partner
achieve them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I said cumulative goals, because
And
even individual goals at the end of the day become cumulative goals.
Exactly.
Alas, we're in this. I work for your goals, you work for my goals, because your goals are mine and mine are yours, and
Exactly.
and whether they're individual or the, based under that project that you talked about. Yeah.
And another thing is that it's good to to put a timeline. I'm telling you that you need to deal with that as a project. You need to put a timeline, like what we gonna achieve after 5 years. What's gonna happen after 10 years when we get kids? What we are going to, how we are going to raise them.
What's the environment that we're
Yeah.
gonna create for them?
Yeah, and also discuss other things that is not too many people discuss, like the mental health. Discuss your mindset, your beliefs, all of these things before getting to marriage, because you don't want to get into the surprises after marriage, like
Yeah.
why you're not praying, for example, or for example, or what is your vision, like your political vision, your political.
Some people care about that. Yeah.
You know, you need to discuss these and know as much as you can before marriage. What else? You don't have to be compatible. You don't have to.
Why?
Like, for example, you don't have
But
to
you
share
don't have to share some interests.
some interest, but
Yeah.
don't. If, for example, if the music taste is not the same,
that's
Ooh, and it's very tough for me that.
It's very tough for
I
you.
used to be like that too. to be
No,
honest.
no. Anna, to me, it's a flag.
it's a flag. Yeah, for you, it's a flag.
And-
so discuss it before.
See, exactly. And that's where, you know
Discuss it
what?
before.
That's where the conversation that I was having with my dad today. I was like, it was like, all right, so there's this girl, blah, blah. You know, خلاص, I'm at that age where
Yeah.
they try to, tell me about that girl, or there's this girl, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I stopped and I told him, like, listen, I can't really, and I don't find myself right now, after being raised over here in a multicultural country, that we were exposed to mainly Western music, for example, mainly Western lifestyle, especially for me, not
Yeah.
everybody over here.
Yeah.
But I was exposed mostly to a Western lifestyle that it makes me, more closer to that. And I told him, I don't see myself marrying a girl from Syria or her coming from Syria.
Just because listening to music.
No, and I was like, no, listen, as a small example,
Yeah. Okay.
I won't. If I, for
want my-
example,
okay.
if I wake up today and I choose to play Future, for example, right? She's gonna go like, oh, what is that? I can't listen to it. So that's something.
قول لها خلاص.
That's something that I would not be able to play anymore in my household. For example, I would go alone and listen to it. For example,
طيب.
Not necessarily though.
Yeah, but because we don't enjoy the same thing, so it's not something that can be over there.
ما يلا
Just a
بس-
second.
بدر
Let
أقول
me
لك حاجة
continue.
واحدة.
Let me continue.
Okay.
And then I was like, but this is the silliest example that I told him.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? Also, maybe topics that I can't sit down and discuss with her. It's because of how I was, or the environment that I was with, is going to be very,
Very difficult, yeah.
hard and difficult for me at that age to come and then sit down and then try to grab her mind, grab my mind, understand that,
ما عشان-
and why do I listen to this and that?
Okay, to make it very simple. ما أنت you need to find the common things between you that you can share in the household. Okay? But keep in mind that you have to sacrifice some of the things, because at the end of the day you have the main objective of this marriage that you
And
want to build.
you will never, as much as you try
As
to
much
find,
as-
you will never find someone who is completely compatible.
100% compatible with you.
I'm not looking for that. But I'm not looking for that.
That's what Kanzi's saying. But to Kanzi's, like, to your point, to you, one of the most important things that you should be compatible with is music.
For example,
That differs
My
from person to
priority
person.
is-
Like to Kanzi, he doesn't care about
Yeah,
sharing
yeah,
that music.
exactly,
That's not a
yeah,
flag for
yeah.
him. To you, it's a flag.
Yeah.
To me, I'm in between. So
لازم تحب رند فايز.
that compatibility,
It's not-
what matters to you, like what
It's
matters to
different
you
from
to
a
be
person to a
yes.
person.
Yeah.
So to you, that's music. عشان we don't harp on this
for a long time. شكرا
time.
لانك تعلمت من الحلقات اللي قبل
أيوة.
كنا بنلف في دوامه.
لاحظت. فحبيت يعني اوصلكم للاستنتاج.
But yeah, that's true. Yeah. What are the boxes that you saw it ticked for you when it
انا
happened?
حاسالكم سؤال. انا I have a question. Do you think
أمحي سؤالي.
okay, so in finding the right partner, do you think love is an important part
Yeah, of course.
of finding the right partner?
It is one of the factors, yes.
It's
لا.
not the factor.
It's not the factor, but
It's
it is
one of the
factors
Is
that
it an important factor?
it is important.
up there?
Yes.
It's important, yeah, because it will
Ignite a lot of other.
these sacrifices that I was talking about.
You'll
It's
make
because
them
you
out
love
of
them.
شكرا.
كويس.
جاوبك اداك سلايد سريع.
No, because I had
قديم جدا قديم.
I had a lot of previous debates about this, and surprisingly, a lot of people. I disagree with it. I agree with you guys, but on the other side of the coin about it, a lot of people tell me, especially girls, tell me that love is not even
in the equation.
Yeah, like someone who respects you. Like you can have love for the person, like you got love for them, but you don't love them. There's a difference.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And having love for them is a type of respect.
Exactly. So to them, it's not the most. Love is not being in love is not the most important.
I see love and respect. They go together.
Do you think love lasts forever?
If love doesn't last forever, it's respect that lasts more.
Yeah, I think.
If it doesn't,
I understand. I don't-
and there's a lot of cases of people that are in older generations, and I used to hear that in more than one setting, is that they're still together because they respect
And
each
they don't
other.
even experience love
Anymore.
since the time they got married.
You know,
This is what I heard.
No, yeah, to a certain
Yeah.
extent, but then to certain انا ما اعرف عرسوا بعض كيف المهم
زمانك يعني ما
to certain people,
those
yeah,
what
that's
can-
where arranged marriages and all of that. But then, this is where it comes that a lot of people back in the days, they have that arranged marriages and then they fall in love with each other throughout their marriage later on.
Later on, yeah.
And then it fades away after a while. Due life circumstances, and that's all. And because it didn't start with love, you know?
Yeah.
It started with an arranged marriage. So it didn't come deep down from the start. They stay together, do the respect that they have for each other, and الخبز والملح that they had together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
خبز وملح.
What are your tics?
My ticks.
Yeah.
Okay, so to me, it's I'm not. I don't have a lot of ticks. I'm not really. I'm easygoing. I'm more. So
Fluid.
So I don't think you should be completely compatible. I think you should find, like, you should try and find.
See, guys,
Common-
it's never that you're completely compatible.
Yeah.
You would never find that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All you need is like 3-4 interests that you
Okay.
share together.
Okay.
تاني بعد أي حاجة ممكن تكون مختلفة.
What's the main thing for you?
The main thing for me.
تعمل ملاح.
تلعب بلاي ستيشن.
That's لا.
تخش معنا في التيم.
كان كده لكن.
تخيل
كان
تخيل-
كده، شفتها؟
تخيل تخيل تكون تلعب بلاي ستيشن واحسن منه.
Some people will fall for that. Yeah, they want.
ممكن.
ايوه عادي. That's and they will be bragging about that. My wife kicked my ass in football or FIFA or whatever.
A very important box for me to tick is that I like to be challenged. I don't.
Stay on my toes.
يعني I don't. I don't.
Keep
I
me
don't
on my
like,
toes, baby.
There are a lot of people that are, or a lot of partners that you find that can be. I'm not gonna say submissive, but agreeable, easily agreeable.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like easily agreeable people.
You want the debate and the
I
nagging?
like yes,
Yeah.
You want the debate, the nagging?
not the
No,
nagging,
not the nagging.
the debate.
The
A
debate.
rational debate.
Yes.
A conversation to have that. No, why do you don't want that? It's because da and da. Why you don't see that? A healthy conversation.
But the most important,
out to be
the
nagging
most
at the
important
end, but
part for me
anyhow.
is freedom. Like most important thing. Yeah,
قصدك شنو بفريدم؟
Freedom, ايوه explain to us.
Explain the freedom عليك الله. هاي حطلع للساعة 3 صباحا ما تراجعيني.
مثلا. No, it's
ده شنو التوكسيك ده؟
no, it's
Freedom of what?
it's
لكن
kind
انت
of
ما
a
ترجعي 3.
Freedom of speech.
freedom of living, like having your life. That free, يعني
Your own space?
not your own space. I don't know how to explain it. It's
لا لا explain ما في. زنق
it's the ability to it's more of a mental thing,
Okay.
because when you're in a relationship, marriage, etc., there are things that you have to commit to, يعني.
100%.
and adjust your life. Yeah.
Yeah, these are borderline obligations. يعني انت ما ممكن مثلا like you said تكون بتسهر لثلاث صباحا وتتوقع ما بزور يسألك ولا حاجة. There are things that are status quos that have to happen when you are in a committed relationship, right? But there is a mental freedom that comes with you having the ability to decide what you want to do.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes you find partners that set these boundaries حتى جوا راسك, which that is the biggest stressor in life in a partnership. When you feel like you're not even free to think
And make a
outside
decision,
the box and
outside
make,
the box, make your idea. Yeah. Totally.
That's something really nice because I actually met a duo in Dubai that, mashallah, a really great family. I went to their house. It's something that both of them, they work on together, that you would see their whole house is pieces of art that they created.
Together?
Yes. It's people that they push each other in whatever they're doing.
Common
And
interests.
they also, yes. And they also work together sometimes. You know, to a certain extent that there's a painting he would be stuck on, she would finish. And you know how hard is it for you to have something on your mind and someone else coming and doing that, you know, with their own vision. Because you won't have the same vision.
Yeah.
And he learned
That's rarely.
acceptance. It used to irritate him, but then he learned how to accept that. And it's something very beautiful to see.
And it's something very difficult to achieve.
Exactly. In many households, you know?
Maybe that's a technique, because if you do that with painting, then you can accept
do
it with
with
Exactly.
more important things.
Yeah.